Welcome back, guys. So we will see unseen teams playing each other. So Team Sergey Mid, right? A very tricky name for a very tricky team here. So they will be playing against Keep On Rolling here on the red side. I don't have any expectations after the last game, to be honest. Just zero. Zero expectations.
No, I mean, like, after the, before we started the last game, I had some expectations. And they were not, like, true. They changed dramatically. Right now, I have nothing, because I don't know the teams at all.
Only one player is familiar. That's Ralfinho on Team Sergey Mid. He was AD carry from Silver to LAN in the last tournament.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So he's the only familiar player here. The rest of them are pretty in the shadows. So we see Fiora versus Renekton. So opposite what we saw last game, where there were two very tanky champions. Now we see two very bruiserish, all-in style champions here. Fiora has a TP, so does Renekton, so they don't have that kill pressure, but they both will hit that power spike on level 3. Very important power spike, and maybe one of them will come on top eventually. Junglers will play a huge role here. Definitely Amumu, very gang heavy jungler, which can gank middle and top very successfully. On the other side, Zac, he can jump in, cause a chaos here, and Fiora very close to actually doing more damage here, and Talon just goes in too aggressively. I would say that level up that Talon had gave him the extra health, and he survived. I mean,
yeah, he was ready to run away to save his life. But then he had to say that he can maybe survive only if he'll kill that minion, and that was enough.
That minion died himself. I mean, he was running away from Anivia. Anivia even flashed.
I think he right-clicked and he got even gold from it. I really think it happened like that. So like, okay, maybe like you're right, but I think that's what I saw.
That's not the point.
The point is that he survived.
He survived, yeah.
And Anivia has no flash. That's what is important.
Definitely, yeah. She doesn't have a flash. Talon doesn't have one either, but he still has an ignite. So that kill attempt from Anivia completely flocked. But still, the game goes on. The game still goes on, and two very interesting supports, Tahm Kench and Alistar, definitely very tanky, very protective, defensive. Well, not so much of that. Actually, they both can go quite YOLO sometimes, I would say.
But like,
in terms of engagement.
But in general, like both teams are like quite tanky, so I would say. Like for example, Renekton won't be like a glass cannon, probably. It's like
definitely not.
Yeah,
no.
it's like so. Like for the red team, it will be Renekton.
Whoa! The Amumu with the bandage toss gets the red buff applied, but Anivia has that passive though. Talon one step too far again, and Anivia even doesn't proc the passive here. Left with, I would say, I mean, like 25 HP, so close, and well. Now the tides have turned. I mean, last time Anivia went too far, now Talon went too far. So, touche. I mean, so interesting turnaround. So first blood goes to Anivia here. Definitely will help her stack that Rod of Ages a little bit quicker. And Tahm Kench just trying to put as much pressure as he can here.
Both teams will have like really good front meters.
Definitely, yeah.
It will be like a problem to get to Wayne or to get to Misfortune. I mean, will there be something here happening? Because Zac is going for the gank on bot
They are
lane.
pretty safe. Alistair flashed out to be completely sure. But the thing is here, Vayne, she's a tank killer, right? She has that silver bolt passive. Her kit is very well suited for kiting tanks, so it will be very, very difficult. And as we can see, Zac doesn't want to. Wow, Tom Kench just, but doesn't want to give up on the gank in the bot lane. He wants Wayne to get rolling here, and Fiora putting so much pressure on Renekton just doesn't give him a break. Not a single one. Just keeps on dashing in, keeps on abusing her passive. So
if we look at the numbers in this creep score, the biggest difference is in the jungle and on bot lane for ADCs. It's like Zac is dominating in the jungle and Mumu, but Misfortune is getting less creeps, like way less creeps than Wayne.
yeah, definitely. But the thing is, Zac is trying to gank.
Yeah,
Amumu is just farming.
yeah, and that's like the reason why he has a lot of CS and Misfortune does not, because like she is suffering while Zac is just like losing the CS, but he got a kill.
He got the kill, yeah. So it all weights out, it all balances out eventually. So Amumu now. So,
I'm sorry, we have like some little bit different.
so what happened?
And nothing much, I guess. I'm sorry, I was being distracted too, so. But
Okay.
we're back to the.
The gold difference is almost none at this point. Like I would say like 50 gold or something for one or another team here. So the game is very, very close. And Tom Kench is standing on the ward. He won't surprise anyone.
But he's not that interested in surprising. I mean, Zac is a champion that would like to surprise, but not Tom Kench. Because I mean, the blue team expects the support to be here, so like, but the jungler is something that can be unexpected. Right now we see that I think everyone besides Alistar have already level 6, so we will maybe start seeing team fights now, or anytime soon.
Well, we will see, definitely. Tom Kench has his ultimate up, so he can be anywhere almost. So, with the AB carry in his belly, that rhymes.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
So, this is the type of game we spoke about during last game. Just farm, 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 farm. But Amumu misses his bandage toss. The gank, and this is the thing, and everyone misses their skill shots. Anivia will safely escape, most definitely.
Using that wall, it's
Yeah.
saved.
And yeah, she's pretty safe. Amumu goes in, actually a lot of damage from Anivia there. A lot of damage, and
They did not finish Zac yet, but now he's dead. Yes, that was.
will Amumu survive? No, the minions will finish him off together with Ignite, but yeah.
But that was a really good curse of the Sad Mummy. I was like, it was quite good. They were,
Definitely.
yeah, like they were able to get Zac, and they were also able to get that talent. But I would say it's like if you look from, for example, from the red team, their team is like really mobile.
Yeah.
It's like Tom Kench just in case can run away with his ulti. The same goes with Jack, or he can jump. Wayne has escapes. Renekton, slash and dash. Like everyone.
They're very slippery during a team fight.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of CC on the blue team, nonetheless. But we'll see, we'll see. We haven't seen a huge skirmish just yet. I mean, both team compositions are very well suited for team fights. And it is just a matter of execution at this point. So Zach will give this blue buff to Talon. He needs that mana, but in terms of creep score, I mean, none of the numbers look significant. They're all quite equal here.
The blue team thinks that there's no one on mid lane, there's no one in bot lane, and then they start thinking that, oh,
maybe, just
then
maybe.
It's like, guys, we have no vision of that dragon.
Yeah.
Maybe they're there, and then they see that the dragon is dead.
Yeah, Misfortune doesn't have her blow trinket just yet. Also, Wayne doesn't have her as well, but I mean, that blue trinket would have sped up things, maybe, just maybe. I mean, it's so close to her turret, but so far at the same time, so she does, despite having her passive up, and it looks like Renekton has outscaled, maybe, Fiora at this stage, just by a little bit. He can out-harass her.
But if you look on the bot lane, right now Wayne has 102 CS, while Misfortune has 99. So the difference became, like, there's no difference in that creep score.
Definitely not, and forget what I said about Fiora and Renekton here. Fiora just goes and expects an ultimate from Renekton. Zac is there, flying in hot. Gets the kill in the end. Well, it would be nice for Renekton to have that kill, but again, that was the safe play there.
Amumu was going there to help
Of course,
Fiora,
yeah.
but it was too late, unfortunately.
He can't jump
I
in
mean,
like Zac.
Yeah, I mean, he has a bandage toss, but the range of, like, its range is not that big, and still you also need to land it.
Yeah.
His ulti was not on cooldown. Like, that ulti has a long cooldown. It was not on cooldown. Unfortunately, he was too late to save his Fiora there,
Yeah.
to save his top laner.
Unfortunately for Fiora. So, still, I'm really expecting a bloodbath during the mid game. Both teams are playing very safe, nonetheless. I mean, Tom Kench and Vayne are definitely a kill lane, but they have no kills. They have helped their teammates a lot. Zac goes in on Anivia. They know that she doesn't have her passive up. And she's just a sitting duck there in the middle, going down so easily there. Zac is definitely trying to snowball his mid laner here. And will Tom Kench die here? That is the question. He's very tanky. Wayne pops her ultimate up. Talon, well, there's no escape from him. And Alistar, I think he's done so as well. Wayne almost killed her support, actually. Amumu. One versus... Nah, Talon was pretty low. I mean, not much that he could do there.
But it's like, we were talking about like front layers. Like, for example, like the blue team has like a lot of front layers. Then, for example, like the most vulnerable champions are Wayne and Talon. Wayne can run away. Talon can run away. And just in case, they also have that support that can eat them and save.
Yeah.
And we already saw like that a few times. For example, like the gank on mid lane, when Tom Kench ate Talon and saved him from dying in Anivia's ulti.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen pretty impressive plays from Tom Kench in the previous games as well. So Tom Kench going in with the Zac, going in hot here on Fiora. Fiora hits an ulti on Zac there. I don't think he'll be dying soon, but Fiora somehow escapes. Now Amumu is left very, very vulnerable.
But they can be get captured, but he has no ulti.
He has no ulti, that's the point, yeah.
Anivia is here, but unfortunately, it's like right now it's 3-on-3, or it will like be 4-on-4 real soon. But the blue team is so low on HP.
They're pretty low, yes. The thing here is, they will soon be, well,
Dead.
Yeah, dead.
That's why we can say it's like Amumu had no ulti, so he could not jump there and save. He had no HP to fight there, so
everything was on.
Yeah, like he's kept on staying there just in case maybe he would be able to help somehow. But Anivia probably first thought that maybe she can get some kills or at least to deal some damage, but they end up giving the kills.
Not bad, definitely. I think they got the turret from that as well. Fiora again harassed by Tahm Kench. Tahm Kench doesn't give a damn as he is tanky, very, very tanky. So one more auto attack on Fiora and she would be stunned. Not quite enough in range there, but I'm really surprised how Fiora and Amumu escaped in the first place in that small skirmish. They just everyone used their gap closers at once and then they just said goodbye. I mean, they just ran and escaped. But in the meanwhile, Wayne got the turret.
Yeah, but it's like this is for at least for me, this game is a little bit unusual because we usually see top laners staying solo, slapping each other, and farming and so on. But during this game, the ADCs, the marksmen, are staying on bot lane and just farming 1 vs 1, while all the teams, while the rest of the teams are fighting.
Yeah, definitely. And again, Tahm Kench saving Talon here. He has that Herald buff on him, so he's doing so much damage there. Anemia's passive procs. Alistar, he's just there. I mean, he can't do much, but he's tanky, very, very tanky. Misfortune, she's not escaping from this team. So again, successful skirmish there for Keep On Rolling.
The blue team really hoped that Fiora will be here for the team fight, but she even used her teleport, but it got cancelled by Renekton.
Yeah.
He saw that teleport and he instantly dashed and stunned her. So
that was a good play from Renekton.
Yeah, that's true. He was able to stop her and they got 3 kills, right?
Yeah, they got
3 kills for them.
3 kills, yeah.
And right now they're 4-12.
Talon has 8 of these kills, and I mean, Fed Talon is scary, very scary, especially for Anivia and Misfortune there. Even Fiora, she can't stand 1 vs 1 against Talon. The thing is here, when the mid game hits hard, I mean, Talon will just try to split push, and no one will be able to stop him. He'll just stand 1 vs 2 in the lane, in the side lane, and apply so much pressure here. Even Alistar, who should be really tanky, 1 burst, half of HP gone. Juke sidewalk goes for walk here.
I mean, he would not die because he still has his ulti, but you don't want to use your ulti just to survive from Talon. You want to use it in a team fight to maybe initiate, and then be really useful for your team. Stay
alive in those kind of spots when it matters the most. And Tahm Kench again doesn't looking for trouble basically. Amumu just ults to stop Talon from going in there. Fiora again very low under the red buff there, slowed by red buff. Talon has a little bit less than half HP, will go to base, and nothing actually happened in the end there. Did just Tahm Kench just went in, said hello to 4 enemies and just walked away.
Yeah, and he knew that, for example, that Amumu can bandage toss on him, and he was waiting for that. And once he saw that spell, he automatically flashed out,
Yeah.
so they could not catch him.
Wow, Wayne, just in the wrong spot, in the wrong moment. I mean, she could have walked through the river bush, but instead she went on the sidewalk thing near Rates and got super punished. Unfortunately for her, that's 20 seconds of death timer. Baron is live though, but I don't think anyone will go for it soon.
Yeah, but the thing that the blue team is lacking right now is vision. They have only one ward. Okay, right now they have like 2 wards in the bottom part of the jungle, while the red team has a lot of them. And the reason for that is like probably that gold advantage. Like they can allow themselves. And like also since that the lanes get pushed because they were able to get those 3 turrets.
Yeah, definitely. Well, maybe he'll pay for his blue buff here, or just give it to opponent.
No, he was like, oh god, oh god, oh god,
Yeah.
oh god, but everything went good.
Yeah, everything went well. Poor Amumu here. He just wants the pink ward. Leave him alone.
He just wants to be friends.
Fiora giving her full burst. Amumu, nice ultimate there, landing on Talon. If he'll die early, this could be a team fight won by TSGM. But it looks like Misfortune flashes in for the kill secure. She gets Wayne as well, so 2 carries down. 3 tanks, 3 bruisers alive. Alistar very low, probably will go down shortly enough after his ultimate wears off. He got stunned by Tom Kench's passive there, and that's a 3-for-2 trade. I mean, keep on rolling, but that was a close one.
Yeah, the good part is that Amumu was able to land a good Curse of the Sand Mummy. Then we saw Bullet Time from Misfortune. So they were able to deal a lot of damage, but unfortunately, some of the opponents just got real low and just started running away. So there was not enough of that damage.
Yeah,
like a little bit more, and they would be dead.
I felt like Talon survived too long for comfort. I mean, he had to die instantly there from that. Just after Amumu got that curse, I mean, he had to die, but he survived 2 ultimates from opponents and only then just flattered. But still, I mean, if they focus them those 2 carries, Wayne and Talon, instantly before the team fight even starts, there's no one to do damage afterwards. Well, maybe Renekton, but again, he's 1 versus the world afterwards. So if they somehow manage to get rid of Talon and Wayne, that's a 1 team fight, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. I guess maybe there's both the teams will start putting more and more vision around that dragon, because it will spawn in less than 30 seconds. Like the red team is really interested in getting that one, because it will be like the third bow.
Third, yes.
And the blue team is interested in not letting them to get it.
Yeah.
And get like at least a small buff from themselves.
Yeah, because it just like it's another win condition for red team if they'll get this dragons going a little bit too far. But we can see Anivi's wall is so tiny. She has leveled it only once. No need for the wall just yet, I guess. So.
Yeah,
Red team.
She went more into that control.
Yeah.
She's probably waiting for a good ulti for Amumu and to use her ulti and
deal as much damage as possible.
Deal as much damage as possible, like with that OE.
Yeah, and look what the red team is doing. Will they go for Baron? Tomkench has actually started it, but will they be so ballsy? I mean, it's not a.
And he stopped.
I think that it's not a huge secret. They are going for the Fnatic brush play, just all hiding and baiting in the bush near the Baron here, and it looks like it's working out just perfectly here. Fiora and Anivia still alive. Anivia goes into her passive egg. Fiora can still finish off a lot of enemies if she will find any, actually. She's very, very low here, together with Alistar. Anivia full HP after the egg. Passive went off. Everyone's so low, exactly, yeah. And Anivia somehow manages to find the stun. And is she the only one alive? No, Fiora actually escaped, so not for long. Though, and Anivia, the whole turnaround kills.
And she leveled up she leveled up her role.
Yeah,
and that saved her. Finally, she did it, and that saved her. And here's a teleport from Fiora that went to base and got her health. And now she has that movement speed.
Renekton is screwed. Renekton is very, very screwed.
Run,
he has nowhere to run.
I'm afraid you're not he also has that dash, but oh no, he's
no. There's what? Amumu actually used his bandage touch too quickly. No, I don't think it's possible.
Can we have like the song from Benny Hill?
No.
Okay, not anymore. Thank you.
Not anymore, no. But it looks like it will be a dragon for the blue team.
Yeah, unfortunately, Renekton tried to run away and survive, and if he would run away maybe like to the opposite side, that would be... I'm not actually sure if that would be better, because like then he would die near the Nashor, but they would not go for the Nashor, but they got the dragon, because they were right next to it.
Yeah, and it looks like they'll go for another fight here. Tahm Kench very, very low, that armor up just in the last second doesn't save him at all. So this time he got punished quite significantly.
I would say that the red team is throwing the game a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Like not like that's like they did not do like an American Baron or something like that.
Yeah, Dignitas style.
But still, they can
they're losing objectives. But look how well they keep on rolling, are engaging in this team fight. They're just going from all sides into them. So it's harder to focus them down. So this is a very good strategy here. And only Amumu and Alistar left in this fight. I think Alistar will go down shortly, maybe. Yeah, Zac will probably stop him from running away. So that's a clean ace there, almost clean ace. Wayne went down, but still, that will be a Baron here for Keep On Rolling. I mean, how the team fight started there was very, very solid. Let's actually look at it one more time.
Like, Amumu, it was like, I would say the right thing from Amumu and not the right thing. It's like he was able to get that win. That's really good. But unfortunately, that is all what their team were able to get. Because like the rest the rest of the team went for the assassins.
The SGM team was so clumped up, and they just got like plundered in from all the sides. I mean, looks massacreish, and of course, the rest remaining two champions go down in the end there. Alistar even uses his flash to escape, to even try to escape, but
because you don't want to give an ace.
Yeah, ace. You just don't want to give an ace. So there goes the Baron here. And well, the gold lead is 5.4k, and there are not that many of an objectives ahead. Nice stun there by Fiora, she ults, and that's not enough, unfortunately.
Because Talon is so fed.
He's very fed.
I would say he has all the items that he needs right now. Like just
he can kill anyone. Yeah, that's more than he needs, definitely. And there he goes. That's a sign, Talon. You have to grab that blue buff. That's a sign. And again, that synergy between those fed carries and tanks is just crazy. I mean, Tahm Kench he eats so much damage, and while his teammates are doing damage. And again, this time Talon didn't expect the bullet time, I guess. So 2 kills for TSGM, Team Sergey Mid. And they have a lot of objectives to go through. They only have 1 turret.
They have only 1 turret, 1 dragon, while the opponent has 3 turrets and 2 dragons. The difference in gold is like approximately, you can say like a little bit less than 5k, just a little bit less. I mean, like right now, if there'll be like a good team fight from both of the teams, like it's like for both teams, it's like still possible to win the game. It's not
Definitely
a situation when it's like, you know, like one team is like losing really hard. It's like they're playing quite close.
Back and forth, yeah. Well, the last team fights are going slightly in the favor of keep on rolling though.
True.
But still, TSGM somehow managed to stay in this game despite losing to those. They're not giving up objectives that easily, to be honest. So KOP just need to regroup and push something down. And they have so many engage tools. I mean, they can engage on enemy team under the turret, or just try to bait out Amumu ultimate, and then it's green light, definitely.
Yeah, because the cooldown on that Curse of the Sand Mummy is really big.
Yeah, definitely. Even on level 3, it's quite significant. So he uses it here, stunning only Tom Kench because Wayne was in the belly. So again, a very skirmishy fight going in the favor of TSGM as they are putting their enemies very low, but the backup comes and Tom Kench barely survives with Wayne there. And this just shows how strong is that support.
Tom Kench and Reddington were so low, but Fiora and Amumu were not able to finish them. Like, no one were able to do that.
Yeah, and the ultimate of Amumu is down for quite some time now, I guess. Well, they still have some time to push down the turret, maybe, but that was a great attempt. The backup arrived just in the right time, before it went sour.
That was a great reaction from Tom Kench. That was a really great reaction from Tom Kench to save his EDC.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of synergy between you and your AD carry, because, well, Wayne, maybe she's bashing out all that damage and suddenly you're eaten by your support and you're just helpless.
But it's when you like something like that happens.
Oh, bye misfortune.
You are too far away from your target and your team.
Yeah, she doesn't want to farm. Wow, that damage from Olivia though.
What I wanted to say, it's like that if you're a support and you're a marksman, you really need to feel each other. Because, for example, in Wayne and a Tom Kench scenario, it can be a situation when, for example, you're Wayne, you see Amumu coming and you'll try to dash away while your support tries to eat you and save you.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Like, and it will end up like, you'll end up running away from your support and probably end up dying.
Yeah, definitely. And
you just need to believe.
Yeah, you just need to be a believer, I guess.
Oh, there's a teleport from Fiora.
And it's gone. I mean, that's a summoner for summoner. Renekton still has a TP. And top turret will be killed, I guess, soon enough. Destroyed, I would say. But there's just a fight going on in the enemy jungle here. And again, Alistar has the effect of his ultimate. Wayne used her QSS a little bit too quickly, so the stun went off on her. Amumu will go down. In the meanwhile, Zac, does he have his passive? No, he doesn't. Tom Kench is just trying his best to maybe stall enemies, but that's a one team fight. I mean, TSGM somehow found a win with a great use of their massive CCs.
It looks like that, like, for me right now, it looks like that they agreed on like okay, we'll win this team fight. You win this team fight. You win this team fight. It's like both of the teams like time to time like win team fights. It's not a situation when one team is like winning all the time and
Yeah,
like, they're
yeah.
finishing the game. It's like
Definitely.
KOP still can come back like I mean like they wait. I mean in TSGM because like they have only one turret while KOP has 5 turrets.
But still, KOP, they don't play as confident for their gold lead. They have a quite significant gold lead, but their confidence isn't there. They are not the ones engaging, I guess. Well, sometimes they are, but I mean, they are getting outplayed, although they have the raw power in them. Talon has 14 kills. They just need to synergize with their tanks in order to just dash the maximum amount of damage. In the meanwhile, Baron's getting very very low, so KOP took the Baron. Amamu nice ultimate doesn't hit Wayne. Wayne actually uses her Quicksilver Sash without being stunned there, so preemptively, but still, it's better to use it than be sorry, right?
True, that's 3 kills for 1, and KOP will go and push the lanes as much as they can. They'll try to get the turrets, maybe also the inhibitors. There's not a lot of things that can probably stop them.
Death timers are quite huge at this point, and they have 3 tanks that can tank turrets, so...
Yeah, they have running tanks like, and now they also have Wayne. They have Tom Kench. Come on.
Yeah, they have Tom Kench. They really want that Fiora as well, but they just won't get her that easily. And they have to get at least 1 turret. I feel like they have Baron. They have everything they would want to have. Wayne somehow appeared on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, but now they're going away because Alistar was already up. At that moment when they decide like to run away.
Well, there will be a small fight. Will there be any casualties? Wow, Renekton very very low. Anivia with the stun gets Renekton barely on the edge there and
gets a shutdown.
They're losing their Baron buff left and right here.
The little frog, will you run away?
I really
He's like,
really
no,
don't think so.
No.
I really don't think so.
Come on.
No, he's screwed. I mean, what? Or Fiora just gave up. I mean,
Yeah, Fiora
what?
Gave up.
I mean, I'm really, really surprised there. Amamu uses his ultimate, very, very successful, instantly stopping down this. I mean, they shouldn't be going in one by one like that. Definitely not.
Probably not. I mean, maybe since they have that brand buff, they feel more confident than they should.
Maybe. Wayne's syndrome.
Yeah, like
Kind of.
she was like 1 versus 4, I think, at that moment when she jumped there.
Yeah. Well, Zac can jump in. He's very, very tanky, and he does a lot of damage actually on the side as well. But it looks like TSGM are getting back into this game despite the gold deficit here. Dragon will spawn in about 6 or 5 seconds, so this will be the second dragon for TSGM if they'll hold on it. But probably will keep on rolling. 2 carries are dead. There's not much that they could do in a team fight, but TSGM don't want to risk anything at this point.
Yes, they don't want to risk, but unfortunately they are giving away the dragon, and that will be the 4th dragon of the that goes to KOP. And if they'll be able to, if KOP will be able to get another dragon, that will be like really close to GG, because like they will be so overpowered.
Definitely, yeah. Even the tanks will do a lot of damage then. It's the 5th dragon will decide the game pretty much, but Baron will appear first. So we'll see if the teams will decide to go for a very important objective as Baron, or they'll just wait for Drake. But as soon as Drake will appear, I anticipate massacre there. A team fight, nonetheless.
I would say, like, for example, for the right now, KOP would like to fight because they have the advantage, and Zach has the passive, while Anivia has it on cooldown. So it's like he will survive way more than Anivia.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why the blue team is like, just okay, guys, let's just try to unpush and not initiate a team fight.
Yeah, Nivea's passive is a huge factor. Because a champion like Talon can solo out Nivea and run out of the fight instantly with his ultimate there. So having that egg just gives you, of course, gives you the second life, but I mean, it gives your team a second chance as well.
Like, Talon took the TSGM's blue buff. So that means that Anivia has no blue buff and she won't keep that ulti for too long in a team fight, like for too long.
Definitely not, no. She has a lot of mana stored, but it will get burned very quickly. But we will see. This game is a lot slower than the previous ones, I would say.
Oh god, yes, because like previous ones, I remember like there was like 22-minute game and a 20-minute game, and now we get a 42-minute game.
This is a close one, yes, definitely. Although we had a lot of kills, I mean 55 kills in total, it feels like so slow because of the champions, I feel like.
Yes, true. That is so true. Maybe because there are like too many tanks.
Yeah, there are too many tanks.
It's just like it takes too much time to just kill them.
Even the team fights, they prolong.
It's not the situation when, for example, a character gets popped. They're like poof,
Yeah.
poof. It's like they really spend some time to kill them.
They slap each other, yeah. So soon, in 30 seconds, the Baron will spawn, but will the teams go for it? That is the question. There is still some vision for the blue team, so they won't be completely in the dark near the Baron region, but they don't see the Baron itself, so they will try to get at least some of control on that part of the map soon enough. Actually, all of the KOP members are recalling to their bases. Maybe
We're just waiting. No, they're not.
they just want to prepare for that Baron fight, I guess. Buy all the necessary items, spend all the gold that had been stored up, and then just go for it, maybe, to have the maximum advantage over the enemies. We'll see, we'll see. The dragon respawn isn't too far off as well. Wow, Wayne is actually really hurting, almost on full build there. Zach has a Torn Mail against Misfortune and Fiora, so...
Few minutes ago, Talon took the opponent's blue buff, then he took his own blue buff. So now they're sure that Anivia will not have it. Wait, during
Look
the
how
team
quickly
fight.
Baron is just melting. Blue team will be able to run to it. And the thing is, if Animal ults here, almost all of the carries on the red team have Quicksilver Sashes there, so that stun won't be as effective as it was like 10 minutes ago, and it looks like it is just game. I mean, the blue team was a little bit too late, unfortunately.
1-4-4. Yeah, KOP won this team fight for sure. Not sure what will happen here with those top laners.
Zach has his passive, yeah. He had Thornmail, so he just tried to pull Fiora as far as possible from his team. Wow, so many auto attacks had to be done by Fiora there, but
And
I
he
mean,
will cancel her recall.
yeah, that's a very nice play, because it doesn't matter if he dies or not. His team is just pushing for the win here. Fiora knows that. She just wants that KDA, bro. KDA. And talking about KDA, we'll have all the summaries from all the games from this tournament after today, like tomorrow maybe. So stay tuned for that. Follow our social media. We'll be posting that there. And all the highlights from this tournament will be compiled in a single video. So again, very, very interesting game. I would say too interesting.
And it's precisely 45 minutes.
Yeah. 45 minutes, I would say. They entered the late game, finished the game. But again, that Baron was very, very deciding there. Let's actually look at the stats here.
But Anivia was the top damage dealers, top damage dealer for both teams. And Mumu, I would actually not expect to see a Mumu to deal as much damage as he did, because usually like he's a tank, right?
These stats are very interesting, though. Yeah, very, very interesting. Oh well, that was a very, very close game nonetheless. So that's it for this game. Stay tuned, guys. We have like 1 or 2 group stage games remaining. I would say 1. Oh, we have the tiebreakers as well. So I think we have a couple of games in the group stage. Then we'll jump into playoffs. Straight in the playoffs, we'll have 2 games in playoffs, 4 in total, but 2 will be streamed. 2 semi-finals will go head-to-head at the same time. We'll decide which one we will stream, and then there will be grand finals going at the same time as the match for the 3rd place. So guys, if you enjoyed the cast, please hit the follow button. Again, if you are interested in the brackets, type an ! bracket in the chat. So we'll be back in a couple minutes, I would say 10 or 15. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned.